So, I mean, not to get too simple here, but like Mr. Musk is American. He's an American citizen. And it is the explicit, out loud, not at all hidden, totally overt, totally emphatic policy of the United States government to support Ukraine in its war against Russia after Russia invaded them. We provide Ukraine, our ally, lots of military aid and training and intelligence and all sorts of other assistance. They are our ally in that war. But there's this one American private citizen who is intervening to try to stop Ukraine from winning the war.
And just like that, they have a brand new Russian spy. Elon Musk is going to have to learn the hard way. You cannot negotiate or work with these people whatsoever. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you guys could please share so we can get it out there. And look at what they're doing with Elon now. See, if you don't march to the beat, you don't follow everything that we tell you to do, we're going to completely flip on you. And you see how they're trying to make him a villain? Oh, because he won't do this now with Starlink. You know, he's all against Ukraine. He wants Russia to win. He's a Putin puppet. All the rumblings that you heard with somebody that's quite familiar. Oh, President Trump. They said the same thing about him. Now, mind you, Elon Musk has been footing this bill for over a year, and he already told the federal government, listen, I have been paying for this. I've been taking care of this willingly, and it's going to be around $100 million of my own money. There's not donations coming in and then he's footing the bill and then he's putting it up with the help of other people. This is all out of his pocket. This is what he's doing. So he's saying it's time for the federal government to kick in. They were dragging their feet and all that, and he said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm still going to foot the bill. He put out a little message on, well, it was Twitter back then, but X. But as time's going along, it's going to be excess of $400 million with all this stuff with Starlink. So he's like, you know what? I'm not going to keep footing this bill. And then you have clowns like, say, Stephen King. And he said, I've already put up $100 million. How much have you donated? So mind you, all this stuff is going through Elon. He's putting up all this money. He's been helping with this whole attack against Russia and all this stuff that they're putting. But you see, as soon as he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do this no more. I'm not going to be footing the bill. It's time for the federal government. You guys already sent them 115 plus billion with a B dollars already. It's time for you guys to start kicking in. So now they're going to flip it all. You see what Rachel Maddow's already doing.
There's this one American private citizen who is intervening to try to stop Ukraine from winning the war.
He's on Russia's side. He's all against Ukraine. You see how they're going to do it, and they'll just slowly try to break him down more and more. And they do this with everybody. Just like I said, they'll do the same thing with Joe Manchin. If Joe Manchin declares that he's going to be a third-party candidate, watch all this stuff that comes out about him. He has a meth lab in his basement. They're going to completely bury Joe Manchin if he decides to run as a third-party candidate. Just you watch. These people are sick. These are demented individuals. You cannot work. You cannot have some kind of compromise, anything. You either march to the beat, you do everything we tell you to do, or we're going to crush you and we're going to just blast you all over and call you everything that they already know isn't true.
The company is basically allowed racism to fester in the factories to the point where Black people were relegated to a corner that was known as the plantation.
Because they've already been coming at him with X now, with all the stuff talking about he's proliferating white supremacy all on the platform and all that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not over here trying to defend Elon Musk at every step, especially when it comes to Twitter or X, basically. It's so hard to always call it like that. But the reason I'll never stand up for that 100% is because it's not a free speech platform. As long as you have people like Alex Jones or the Fuentes dude, I don't care if you don't like what they have to say. If not, then just don't listen to them. But to completely, you're not a free speech platform. That goes with everything. If you don't like what somebody has to say, then you don't listen to it. You don't just ban them. We're no longer letting you on because we don't like what you have to say. Oh, this is a conspiracy. So what? Whatever they want to talk about. This is America. This isn't Japan, China, Venezuela.
You sure about that?
So tell me what you guys think that Elon should do. Should he say the hell with it, I'm done with it, or he should just keep footing this bill and just paying over and over, and the government's just sitting back whistling, twiddling their thumbs? Because mind you, with this whole government shutdown and raising the debt ceiling, all this BS that they do, they're tying another package to Ukraine. I believe it's some crazy billions amount of money, even on top of what was already given to them, and they're tying that into this whole shutdown. So these are our demands. You're going to put up this, or we're not signing nothing. You see how it's America completely last. Why is there no legislation for Hawaii and all these other places, but for Ukraine, man, we're going to jump, we're going to roll out the red carpet, filet mignon, lobster tail. They'll do all that for them. So you guys let me know what you guys feel about this situation, but just you watch. Before the end of the week, before you know it, they're going to be claiming that Elon Musk is a Russian spy, a puppet of Putin, and he's working to overthrow Ukraine. Watch, just watch how they start tearing them down little by little. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you guys could please share so we could get it out there. And I will catch you guys on the next one.